Fara 83 is the brand new assault rifle that's been added to Cold War Season 2, and today we're going to take a look at the best class setup for it in Cold War multiplayer. Hey guys, it's FourEyes David. Welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at the Fara 83. This is the brand new assault rifle that's just come to Cold War Season 2. It's the first new gun that you get through the Battle Pass at, I believe, Tier 15. If we take a look at that quickly, let me just confirm that. Yes, Tier 15 you'll get this. So if you buy the more expensive version of the Battle Pass, you will have this gun straight away. And it's a pretty fun gun to use. It's very similar to the Krig, I find. I don't know whether it's better or worse overall. The Krig is a bit of a beast of a gun. This gun definitely feels like a bit more aggressive than the Krig. The Krig feels like, you know, it beams. It does its job. It's really good with headshots. But this Fara just feels like it's just that little bit more spicy. It feels like it packs a bit more of a punch overall, and I'm liking using it so far. So today we're going to take a look at the best class setup for it, and what I believe to be the best attachments overall to really push this gun to its limits. So if you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below, and also subscribe if you haven't already, and push the notification bell so you can be updated whenever I upload a new video and you don't miss anything. So let's jump into it. So we're in the class setup menu now, and we're going to take a look at what the best class for the Fara 83 is. I would 100% recommend running Gunfighter. I think Gunfighter is really good for assault rifles in particular, which really get benefits from a lot of different attachments. With SMGs, I usually like just running those that 5 attachment setup because you don't need things like optics and certain other attachments aren't as useful. But when you're running an assault rifle, Gunfighter is going to help you out a lot. So let's jump in the gunsmith, and we're going to start off with the optic. This is going to be pretty much personal preference. I see a lot of people running different things: mill stop, the Hawksmoor, the microflex. The microflex has always been my favorite because it's just the most low profile, easy to see through optic in the game. So that's what I'm going to go for. The muzzle, I've gone with the KGB Eliminator barrel. This thing is a monster on basically any gun that you chuck it on. 17% vertical recoil control. It nerfs your horizontal recoil control a little bit, but not to the extent that it's actually going to be as effective as that vertical recoil control reduction you get. It doesn't even match. So KGB Eliminator for sure obviously makes this thing beam. Barrel, you've got a choice really here between the Liberator barrel, which gives you that bullet velocity. Once again, that's always going to be a really good stat in Cold War because guns have very low bullet velocity in general, and it sometimes doesn't feel like your bullets snap as well as they should do. So I'd either run the Liberator or I would run the Takedown barrel, which just gives you the effective damage range. I feel like the Liberator's better. This gun, if we look at the effective damage range on it to start with, it's got a 63 meter effective damage range, which is actually very high. If we compare that to, for example, if I just jump into the Krig, for example, which is the gun I was comparing it to, and we look at what the effective damage range is of the Krig, it's only 50. So we've already got way better effective damage range on the Fara. So I think bullet velocity is going to be the way to go. It's gonna make sure our bullets snap better to people, and we're not going to have any trailing shots when people are running across our screen. We don't want that. So Liberator barrel is what I'm going to go for here. Body, this isn't going to matter too much. This is probably the most useless attachment in the 8 attachment setup. But I would probably recommend you run one of the spotlights, probably the Tiger team for reveal distance. It's just very strong. You can constantly spot enemies at range. Or if you're someone who's playing a bit more aggressive, you can run something like a steady aim laser just so you have a bit of hip fire potential. I'm going to chuck on the Tiger team spotlight so we have better opportunities at spotting people at range, and we can turn into that human turret that we want to be when we're using an assault rifle. For the underbarrel, it's going to have to be the Spetsnaz grip. It's that 5th grip is always the best one for the assault rifles. The only other attachment you usually see used that much here is the speed grip, but that's usually more for SMGs where we're more concerned about getting around the map a bit quicker. For assault rifles, there's nothing better than just reducing vertical and horizontal recoil consistently across the board. So Spetsnaz grip 100% is our option here. Magazine, I would recommend you go with either of the first 2 mags here, either the 40 round or the taped mags. Basically here you're choosing between, do I have more ammo in my clip or do I reload quicker? And this is going to come down to playstyle and how well you conserve ammo during fights. I've always been someone who has pushed myself to reload less rather than have just quicker reloads, so 40 round is better for me. Anything further down here, you'll see they all reduce your ADS time, which is, it's too important a stat to lose for improved like mag size or improved reload speed mixed together. It's not worth it. 40 round is going to be enough that keeps you beaming more people in more fights without reducing your ADS. And then finally, handle, we're going to go with GRU Elastic Wrap, and stock, we're going to go with KGB Skeletal Stock. I will bang on about this in basically every creator class video in Cold War until I go red in the face from just talking too much, because this attachment combo is insanely overpowered. It gives you loads of ADS. It gives you basically almost 100% flinch resistance. So when people are shooting back at you, you just stay on target. It doesn't matter. You get more drop shot potential with aim while going prone, being a pro for this attachment. And the only things you actually lose from this GRU Elastic Wrap are the shooting move speed, which is a bit annoying. You lose a bit of strafe speed. It's actually an annoying thing to lose on an AR when you're doing a lot of ADS peeking and stuff. And then you lose a bit of sprint to fire time. But the sprint to fire time you get back from this KGB Skeletal Stock, and you get more of it. So you get back 15% to get back to 0. And then because this is 30%, you then get an actual additional 15% overall. So you're not losing any of that stat. And then you get a load of aim walking speed. Aim walking speed being a really important stat for an AR player who is, as I said, aiming down sight a lot, is spending a lot of their time on head glitches, head peaks, and really holding long sight lines across the map. And this is 100% going to be the best class setup for this. As I said, there's a bit of debate on the barrel, maybe a little bit of debate on the body. But overall, this gun is going to serve you really well, and it's going to be comparable to the Krig, I think, overall, but just feel a bit more aggressive than the Krig. Sometimes the Krig feels like it doesn't feel that fun to use, and this Fara does feel really fun to use. So definitely give it a shot when you unlock all these attachments. This gun is going to do absolute wonders for you, and if you have enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, then be sure to leave a like down below. As I said, leave a comment. What's your favorite thing about Cold War right now? What's your favorite thing about Warzone right now? I want to just get in some conversations with you guys and know what you're thinking about this new season. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.